Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Luke Mick here, and this is my review for Paul W.S. Anderson's Pompeii. So Pompeii was a movie that I really didn't want to see. I thought it looked awful. The trailer made it look really corny, and it looked like just this really stupid romantic tragedy piece, and I just did not want to see this movie. So I'm going to break this movie down, the review here, into two parts, the good and the bad. The good, the visual effects. I thought this movie was pretty convincing with the special effects and with the volcano eruption and everything. I didn't think that it looked too bad. There were a couple of times, couple of shots where it's like, alright, that looked a little bad, but overall I thought it was pretty convincing. I liked the special effects in this movie, and the other thing that I think is good about it is that it's just kind of an entertaining journey, and what I mean by that is that I was just sort of, it always had my attention. I was never really bored with the movie, and the pacing was actually pretty good. But the thing is that's bad is the story in general. I mean, the movie had my attention, but the story itself is a little stupid. So let's get into the bad. First of all, the acting in this movie is tragically awful. I mean, this is some of the worst acting I've seen all year for sure, and a lot of it probably goes to the script. And as much as I do like Kiefer Sutherland, I think he was completely miscast in this movie, and he had some just very excruciating lines. He was not very good in this movie. Same with Emily Browning. There was almost no expressions or emotions on her face at all. She was a completely flat character. And the main guy, the main person, I hear he's in Game of Thrones, he gives nothing here. He's just, your typical cliched warrior who always gets the princess. That's pretty much the acting and the characters. There really is no character development in this movie. I will say there is one character that I like who fights alongside the main character a lot, and I just thought he was kind of badass, but really that's the only character I kind of cared about in this movie, to be honest with you. And what I am going to say is this movie had two things with the story. It had a revenge side and it had a love side, and I think they should have stuck with one or the other, and I personally wish they would have stuck with the revenge side, because the main character in this movie, I don't even know his name, something happened to him when he was a younger kid, and there's a reason as to why he wants to kill Kiefer Sutherland, and I feel like if they would have focused more on that than the cliched love story that makes no sense whatsoever, it could have been a better thing for the whole movie altogether. So overall, Pompeii was a pretty crappy movie. It had a terrible screenplay, a terrible acting, a bad story, but it had some good visual effects, and it was decently entertaining. So I'm going to give it 2 out of 5 stars. If you guys like Paul W.S. Anderson and his Resident Evil movies, I guess I could recommend this, but to anyone else out there, I say stay away from it. So you guys, this is Luke Mick signing off. Please subscribe, and I will talk to you later.